Sam.
Oh,
Hello, we
and
think.
we're back.
Are we? Definitely, we're here.
I think we are, yeah. We're on this one. So, yeah, we are live.
Hello, welcome to Anarchy in the Ukulele. And this is our very exciting end of the month evening live stream. Whoop whoop.
It is. I'm really out of breath.
Put your hands in the air.
So
like you just don't care.
I'm breathing more heavily than normal because I've just leapt
just
over
climbed
the
over
back
the
of the sofa. We've got Paolo with us.
Yay! Hi, Paolo.
Hey.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. Really well. How are you?
Good.
Fine,
Are you
thank
good?
you.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing quite a bit of teaching this week, and then I was doing a couple of reviews today. I did a review of this lovely Enya, which is
This Enya.
Oh,
Interesting that you've got that there, actually, Paolo. But we'll come back to that, shall we?
Poor Paul's got a really shitty background because he's had.
Look.
What?
We told you
I
about
thought
the
we were allowed
swearing.
to swear
We told you
tonight.
about the swearing.
I thought it was
and
a swear allowed zone.
She's straight in with it. So, well, we'll talk about the swearing in a minute. But
Sorry,
let's
Dad.
talk about it now before we bring Sammy on, who's sat there watching us, going like, "What have I let myself in for?" These people don't know what they're doing. That's what he's thinking right now. So we're gonna have a swear jar
Because
why? Why? Because you can't keep your potty mouth.
because 4stringboy is joining us.
Are you calling him 4stringboy today?
I had to try really hard.
Because last week you didn't call him 4stringboy, did you? And so we've got a swear counter, and then we're gonna give some money for every swear. We haven't decided whether it's 50p or a pound yet, because we're slightly worried about how much money we might have to give away.
I'm excited because I just think it's a swear free for all tonight, isn't
But
it?
we're going to give it to the ukulele project alongside the money that we get from auctioning our ukuleles in a few weeks, which we'll come back to as well.
We're not sure if they condone swearing or not, but you know, free
Oh,
money's
we do.
free money, isn't it?
Anyway, shall we get Sammy on?
Shall we?
Shall we get Foreskin Boy on? Sorry,
Hello,
Sammy. Sorry.
Hi.
She did it the other week.
Accidentally.
It wasn't an accident. Anyway.
Thank you for
That's
joining
welcome.
us.
Thank you, Foreskin Boy is welcome to be here.
We welcome all types of...
Just end that there.
I'll probably just stop now.
Have you ever been welcome to a ukulele event in such a way?
No. This is the first time I've ever been referred to as genitalia. So it's good. It's good.
I don't know if you're specifically the genitalia or you're just a boy of the...
Shall we just call him by his proper name now?
Sammy.
Or Four-string Boy.
Apparently, we have a few audio issues.
Oh
No.
no! What are the audio issues?
Echoes.
We've just done a lot of work.
We've just done an awful lot of work on that,
Who's echoing?
and it's not echoing for me, but I can hear it. Bongo Boy, can you just mute Paul for a second?
Always.
I can hear us coming
Okay,
through somebody's
1 1
computer.
2 2 2 2.
It's
It's still Paul, isn't it?
Paul. It's Paul and Sammy.
Oh, good.
Not good. Okay, how about now? Have we got rid of the echo or not? Because I can't hear it anymore.
Now I hear us.
That's me.
That's
Is it just you, Sam? Has it been you all along, Bongo Boy?
no. He's just having a check.
I'm just checking.
He's having a check. Can somebody let us know? Okay, sound on now. Echo but loud and clear, says somebody. Sammy is still echoing massively.
Bear with us.
It's all a bit Jeremy Hunt, says John Hancock. We've spent a long time trying to get rid of these echoes
Yeah,
today, and we
don't
got
have
rid of
an
them.
echo RN, so it's quite tricky.
Echoing like a boss. I can try and change my audio setup here quickly, but I might go dead for a little while.
No, it's not your end. It's definitely our end.
Oh, okay. Then that's good. Fucking sort it out.
Right, Sam.
I can't like keep up with trying to sort the audio and add to the swear counter.
No, don't add to the swear counter. Let's sort the audio out.
Annoyingly, there's a delay on the stream, so it's...
Yeah, so we're not there. No echo from you. Sounds good to me. That's
Echo
it.
fixed.
So
Okay,
I think
we're fixed.
we might be
Is
fixed.
Paul still muted?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for...
Yeah.
Probably unmute myself before talking.
I mean, we're all on headphones, so we know that there's no echo going back into the microphones. No echo
No
on
echo.
our end, so I think we're sorted. Paul, I think it might be you, mate.
No, we turned echo cancellation off.
Oh, well, that would do it, wouldn't it?
It would.
Can't get the fucking stuff.
Oh, here we go. Right.
I'm so excited that Sammy's here because normally I have to rein it right in, and I'm quite the potty mouth.
Mate.
Abby's
fucking
delighted.
bring it.
Right, shall we start this again properly then?
Shall we? Go
So,
on, then.
welcome to Sammy, 4stringboy.
Yeah, all the way from Copenhagen.
Yeah.
By the wonders,
Hi.
apparently, of modern technology.
It's been great.
Right.
Yeah,
And I don't want to sound
don't
like
do
a broken record, but again, why are we here and not in Copenhagen doing this?
well, because you're pregnant and you can't get on a plane.
Well, we could have gone a while ago and I could have just stayed.
We are the kind of people that we will kind of do this again sometime, and we will just turn up at your front door.
I mean, that's totally fine. I've got no problem.
We
That'll
don't
happen.
actually know specifically where you live. You made that sound really
Oh,
creepy.
we'll find out. We'll find out. We've got ways.
Yeah, no, Paul. Yeah, Paul knows. He'll get that.
Perfect.
Yeah, Paul knows everything.
I've unmuted you now, Paul, so you can speak if you
No,
like.
you can't swear. Yeah.
We bring him with a bag.
Apart
every
from,
time.
yeah, just not revealing my address, mate. Remember.
No, don't do that. Right, let's make a start properly. We did have some kind of interview here, didn't we?
Well,
Let's pop
you were
that up.
gonna also today, as well as having Sammy join us, we are announcing the winner of our Martin Streetmaster T1 tenor ukulele.
Yes, we
Quite
are.
a mouthful, and it's quite a simple process to draw the winner, isn't it?
It's really simple.
It's not simple. It's quite convoluted and complicated and made to drag out the tension.
It involves a lot of throwing darts.
It does.
There's a lot of darts to be thrown in a minute. But so this is up for grabs tonight, and he's going to a new home. But we also have some other prizes as well, don't
Apparently, we just give everything away.
we? Yeah. Shall we? Let's tell people what they are later. There's some really good prizes, though.
Okay.
There's There's a £100
And there's
one.
some mediocre prizes.
Yeah, there are some immediate. There's a £100 prize. There's a £20 prize.
There's a £10 prize and two £1 prizes.
Yeah.
Or the equivalent currency.
We're not sending any
Everyone
currency.
who doesn't work in GBP.
Yeah.
I've been called. I got in trouble for saying English pounds, didn't I?
Oh, you're
There's Scottish pounds and there's
You're holding
Welsh
on to that, aren't
pounds.
you? You're really holding on to
Well,
that. So I tell you, let's change the order slightly because we've been getting so long into this. Let's have a chat to Sammy.
yes.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
So, first of all, for people who don't know who you are and have been living under a rock, sum up 4stringboy in 60 seconds.
So my name's 4stringboy, not foreskin boy. My name's Sammy. Basically, I'm a ukulele teacher, player, mainly known for playing sort of solo fingerstyle and harmonics. But kind of, I see myself as an equal split between teacher and player. But I basically make moody ukulele music, so the happiest instrument in the world, but fucking miserable.
Perfect. And, I think sometimes it just needs, bringing down a miserable notch or two, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does, exactly.
Atmospheric, I think,
All these happy.
That's it, yeah.
We don't want them on the
Just
show.
knock them down a little bit.
So you're playing because it's. I don't know how to describe your style because to me it sounds really quite. No, it sounds very, very good, but it sounds like really quite modern. But there's kind of a hint of classical technique in there. But I wouldn't say it's traditional classical style. How would you describe it?
No, you're right. again use the term fucking miserable. So I'd use that for it. No, it's kind of I'm not a classically trained ukulele player or guitarist, so the fingerstyle element does come from that, from kind of the melodic side from it. So it kind of, I get why you say it fits under that classical kind of vibe, but I would, yeah, it's just too miserable to be classical, and I'm too fucking stupid to play classical. So
Why do you think it's miserable? See, I don't think it's miserable. But I mean, I guess I'm bound to say that. It's I mean,
you British, mate, we're all miserable.
Yeah, I mean that is
Stop
true.
being so jolly.
That is true. So I mean, so you are British, but you're living in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
How did that come
Why?
about? Yeah, how did you end up in Copenhagen?
So me and my wife have always talked about moving to a nice city somewhere in Europe, in mainland Europe, and then there's a big old topic that we can't talk about called Brexit. So I wanted to get out before I was locked in.
I mean, we could talk about Brexit, but it'd be really boring, wouldn't it?
And did you like throw a ukulele at the map to choose which city you were going with, or how did you?
No, it was we actually we did like a tour of lots of cities that we thought we'd like to live in, and Copenhagen was it just felt like home. It's a really great city, and it's really quite small. So before that, we lived in Brighton. So neither of us are originally from Brighton, but we moved to Brighton to university, and Brighton's kind of the same thing. It feels like a super tiny place, but it's very very vast and cool. And Copenhagen is like what I feel is the European equivalent.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to it when we come over.
When we come and visit, yeah.
When you turn up at my doorstep.
When we turn up at your doorstep,
Absolutely.
I mean, we will do that. Honestly, we really will.
Cool. Sick.
So, when it comes to the ukulele, so you said you kind of electric guitar was kind of where you started.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's a bit of a leap onto the ukulele, isn't it? In a way, because you're going very mainstream with electric guitar or guitar to an instrument that's not currently seen as mainstream, as much as we'd all love it to be. How did you make that leap? Because everyone seems to have a bit of a different story about how they stumbled across ukulele.
I mean, essentially, my guitar journey was very short. I am a guitar teacher and I'm a guitarist, but I would never actually see myself as a guitarist. I can play six strings, but I don't feel comfortable on six strings. So I was actually about 6 months after I started playing guitar, I picked up a bass guitar, and that ended up being my main instrument for most years. So hence the name 4stringboy, because essentially I am a bass player at heart. And then it came about 9 years ago. We moved in Worthing in West Sussex. We moved there and found a nice cool guitar shop called We Have Sounds. It was very cool. And then the ukulele section, and I'd never met anyone. So I sat down with it, and it was much more stress free than playing guitar. It felt much more comfortable because 4 strings I was used to playing, even though it's not.
Hang on, Sammy, we're losing you quite a lot.
I think we're
now.
gradually losing you bit by bit. It started off.
I was like, is it just me?
It started off, and I was like, "It's fine. It's going to come back in a minute. It's going to come back," and then it gradually got worse and worse until you were silent. Are you just try talking for us for a sec?
Yo.
You're back.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
we got up until about the last 10 seconds.
All right, it was really fucking boring. So that's.
We're definitely cutting out a little bit, which I think is just the internet connection, isn't it? But
Yeah.
so I mean, I'm not sure I got the end of that answer, but so ukulele.
Basically, found a shop, met a ukulele for the first time, brought it home.
Okay, found a shop, bought a ukulele, brought it home. I got that. So it's going really well. It's going really well tonight. So from that, you've grown, and I think because I've watched a few of your interviews with other people, and you're going to moan at this kind of thing, but you've grown into this kind of ukulele star. That's kind of the young blood on the circuit, and particularly compared to people like Paul.
Donkey Kong t-shirt or not?
Yeah, he's trying to be down with the kids there, isn't he? And yeah, so you are the cool kid on the block for the ukulele until we came along, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You just call yourself a kid.
I did, yeah.
And cool.
a cool kid.
Yeah. And I mean, how do you find that? Because there's a few younger people around, particularly on Instagram and things like that, but there is an older audience sometimes for ukulele. Have you been welcomed from that community? Or have you created your own community? How's that been for you?
You know what? It's a weird one because I feel like the way I attack the ukulele or see the ukulele is like not cool. And so, there's a very big Formby-esque crowd and playing that kind of style and that stuff, and I am not that at all. You know what I mean? I'm nothing like that whatsoever. So I would think that basically that kind of crowd is not interested in anything like that. But I don't know. The ukulele community is like a lovely one. It seems that people don't want to play like generally nice about it. Whereas I think with other instruments, they're like, fuck off, you shit. And that's essentially it. Sam, that's 3, by the way, because that counts. Okay. So it's so it's really nice. I think I feel genuinely very lucky to like have acceptance from especially so many different players from completely different backgrounds who are genuinely, come from a traditional ukulele background and can kind of appreciate how I play the instrument rather than be like, that's not how you play ukulele. So it's like I said, I feel very, very lucky for that.
Oh, cool. Right, I'm going to break the fourth wall a little bit and just say, Sammy, is there any chance, because we said like it might be a browser problem or something on your end, is there any chance that we can kind of kick you out and you come back in? Have you got a different browser there to try?
Yeah.
Because I know everybody watching really wants to hear what you're saying, and we just interestingly there we cut out on little bits, but we got the kind of the fuck off really clearly. That came booming.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How many was that?
So if we can try that, while we're doing that, we're going to go and do the first round of the Win the Ukulele competition. So we're going to say goodbye briefly, and then we'll get you back in, and hopefully,
sick, cool.
Things might be a little bit better. We will see you shortly. Okay. So, whilst we are doing that, then let's do the first round of competition. So let's explain it. So
it's a very, very. Shall I try and explain?
No, absolutely not, because. Me and Bongo Boy whilst we were having tea, sat down and went through with Abby how we're going to do it. 2 minutes
Guess
later.
Guess what we had for tea, Paolo?
Curry.
Nope.
No, we didn't have time.
McDonald's.
Yes. Yeah, we didn't have time. I did have curry sauce. Anyway, so we went through it. Abby got it completely wrong. So the gist of this is there's a whole bunch of entries, around just under 200 entries, I think there is, for the competition. So, we have put you all in a list that's in a randomised order. I'm just reading
Bongo
the thing.
Boy's
So
been
someone's
in charge,
put close
so
all the windows. Turn it off and on again and close all the windows.
Bongo Boy did the list, so it definitely will be random because he's random without even trying. So.
Well, it is. Yep. We've massively... So we've completely randomised the list. So you've all got a number between 1... And what's the number between Bongo Boy?
191?
189.
189. So between 1 and 189.
If you've entered, you are one of those lucky numbers.
Now, throughout the night, we are going to throw 6 darts. The first dart is going to pick the first person. So we've got 6 prizes to give away. We have the grand prize of the Martin Streetmaster. Woo! Second prize is the £100 prize. And if Paolo's ready, we have the Enya that we're giving away.
Oh, Paul, never been
Modern,
prouder.
the
Well done.
latest Enya.
Very sexy, Paul. Very sexy. So we've got the Enya. Third prize, which is the £20 prize, is
It is an Anarchy in the Ukulele t-shirt.
yeah. So basically, you get to go on our website, choose a t-shirt, and we'll send
You'll
it to
notice that some of them are $22.99, so you're getting yourself a little bit of a sneaky extra deal
you. Yeah,
there.
you are. Yeah. That was the third prize. Fourth prize is fourth prize. Look who's back. Oops. Look who's back. Look who's back.
in town.
I can't open it.
Bully's back.
Bully's
He's
back
around.
is the ball hanger. Yeah, he's back.
Nice.
And then we've got a couple of prizes, which are £1 prizes. Is that right?
Yeah.
That was for £10 prize. We have a set of our ukulele sunglasses, which we'll also throw in. We've got a couple of ukulele straps as well.
Wow, we're
So,
very generous. aren't
First
we?
part of the competition is I'm going to go through. We're going to pick the first 2 people. So out of the 189, we've got to pick 6 people to go into our final to win one of those 6 prizes.
So Kevin will throw 1 dart, and that will be the first person. He will throw a second dart. Those 2 numbers will be added together, and that will be the second person.
Yeah. And so on. So then when we come back, I'm going to throw the third dart and we'll add 1, 2, and 3 together so that we get a good spread.
And are we going to tell the
numbers.
people?
We're going to say who they are and whether they're in the
Okay.
final. Right.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, I'm going to go. I won't be able to hear you in a second. So, Abby, talk. Talk to Paolo.
Paul,
Hello.
We had a
do you
little
want to hear
rehearsal
about this
without you the
lovely
other day.
Enya?
what did you say? Sorry, babes.
Do you want to hear about this lovely Enya
Go on then, tell us.
that someone can win? So this is really interesting. It's a carbon
This
fibre
might be three.
ukulele. What is Bongo Boy say?
Talking about the ukulele.
Kevin was just mocking you, obviously. Carry on.
This is a carbon fibre ukulele. I've reviewed it. I sent it to you today, so you're going to put it up soon. And it's a really fantastic ukulele. These are over £100, I might say. So for if it's £100 prize, you're doing well. And it comes with a gig bag, a capo, and spare strings as well.
And you can play it in the bath, right?
You can play it in the bath. It says it's heat resistant.
Shut him up so I can go and play darts.
Let's play darts.
Right. Oh, we've already got a dart in. Let's take that one out. So, number 1, we ready?
Ready. Very excited.
Okay.
The dartboard's wobbling quite a lot, isn't it?
It's number 12.
Ooh.
Number
Who's
12.
number 12, Bongo Boy?
Ken Dryland.
Ken.
Dryland. He's in the final.
You're
He's in
in
the
the
mix.
final.
He's in the
Next
mix.
dart. Oh, number 6. So 6 and 12.
Is
18.
18.
18.
Chad Abshire? Abshire?
Abshire.
Chad.
Apologies for any.
You're in there too. So Ken and Chad are our first 2. Oh my.
Yeah.
I felt the earth move
Right. So
under
we have our
my
first 2.
bum.
And we are sorted. Pardon.
You rocked the hot sofa when you sat down.
Oh, thank you.
Goodness me.
Right. Shall we try and get Sammy back and
Yes.
see what is happening?
Yes. I'm just writing people's names down.
Fingers crossed. Has anyone said anything good? Everyone, good luck, everyone.
The shirt will never be big enough.
There we go.
Paul wants an enema.
What?
What?
Enya. I think he said Enya.
Enya.
Very good. Very good.
Right.
Amazing.
I'm not a number, I'm a free woman.
Hi.
That's true. Sis.
Hello.
Ah,
Welcome
hello.
back.
Hi.
That sounds
Oh,
quite
that
clear.
That sounds a lot
seems
better.
Is that good?
That is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much better.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
wonderful.
Amazing.
What's wonderful in Danish?
Wunderbar.
That's German, I think.
Close.
But really solid effort.
Yeah. Good effort. Good effort. So, right. Where are we up to on Sammy's story?
He feels very welcome by the ukulele community.
Yeah, which I
Super
Paul,
welcome.
have you got a question for Sammy?
And he's like, no. No one told me.
Yeah,
I
we're
needed to ask him a
talking
question.
to you, Paolo.
Yeah, Sam, I love your playing, and I think someone put a question up about harmonics, so you might want to just give us a rundown of how you do that. I assume you started with normal harmonics and then went on to artificial harmonics. I'm assuming that's how you sort of progressed on that.
Yeah, so I mean, because a lot of people tackle harmonics with their left hand, right? And so that's generally traditionally the way that people would kind of do it, as in like that. Hold on, if I just turn my mic up a bit. But I think.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh no. But I generally find that because I use harmonics so much, whether they're natural harmonics, I'll play them with my right hand, and then obviously if it's artificial where you have to add your left hand, it's then no different. So it's basically, I kind of use one technique for the natural and the artificial, because the only difference is the left hand for me. So because I kind of drop in and out of them, I will only ever think of using them with my right hand.
And when you do the harmonics, so if I'm doing what I would call an artificial harmonic, I have two ways. I either use my thumb and my annular, thumb and ring finger when I'm doing it, or two fingers. What way do you do on your right hand?
So for me, it's always, it's basically my index finger is placing basically on the string, and then it's my thumb that's plucking underneath.
Yeah, okay.
But there are loads of different combinations.
Yeah. I notice you use a thumb pick as well. What's your reasoning behind that?
I do, because I have very stupid skin. It's very easily irritated, and it's irritated occasionally by strings, but so much so that it kind of blisters and destroys my thumb. So then I was finding that I couldn't use it. So I had like a couple of days of being like, oh shit, I can't play fingerstyle anymore. So I'll try play strum with a pick. And then within a day, I got bored of that. So I was like, I need to find a way around this. So that way is by having a felt pick combined with a very, very modified guitar pick. And that's what I use.
Yeah, you get quite a soft sound on your thumb, don't you? So I wondered if it was a sort of... So you've literally got a felt pick attached to a guitar pick, have you?
Exactly that. And like I said, it's just been modified, so it basically just clamps on and doesn't move. It's not the tidiest solution, but it works for me. And obviously, when I first did it, I was extremely clumsy because it was really hard to get used to it, especially with harmonics, because the depth perception of the pick sticking out was much harder. So it was kind of working out around that. But it's just muscle memory, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? By using it every single day, I'm now completely very much used to it. And the felt is as close because I'm not a nail strummer. So I very much strum down with a pad on my thumb and up with a pad on my index because I want like that soft tone. So the felt pick is the closest I can get.
Okay, brilliant. And because you're doing a lot of the harmonics, presumably you're not. We're matching ukulele buddies. You're not sort of. You're not
trying to get a
your
flight
fingers
endorsement.
there, are you?
No. My so it's very, very much. I get asked often by my students and stuff when I'm playing fingerstyle, do I need to be able to rest it on anything? And for me, it's not. It's always my forearm is basically there, and it's kind of. My hand kind of floats around, and then so I can play the harmonics, and then exactly, it's very much tight in there, but then all of this is very free, so I can play harmonics, fingerstyle, or strumming.
Okay, brilliant. And are you a high G or a low G man?
Oh, you're stealing my bloody questions, Paul.
Oh, sorry.
Because we know the answer. We know the answer.
I'm famously a low G racist.
Yeah.
So that is what I'd call myself. Yeah. But and it's mainly because I've never. It's a completely different instrument in my view. You know what I mean? I rely on the high G so much for harmonics and for melody that when that's taken away from me, I have to completely think a very different way. However, I love baritone. So that is essentially the same as playing a low G, but I much like the lower tone. So low G kind of sits in that position for me for a long time of, well, I've got baritone for the low and I've got high G for how I want to play melody-wise. So low G doesn't like serve a purpose for me, but I've got to say over the last couple of months, I found a low G combination of strings that I actually do like very much the sound of. So I've been getting into it a little bit more, but still high G forever, suck it.
You've switched, haven't you, Paul?
Yeah, I've gone
Paul,
over.
you've switched, haven't you? You've gone over to low
Yeah.
G in the last couple of months.
Yeah, I was like you. I spent sort of 6 years only playing high G, and I liked it because it like you, I've got a sort of bit of a guitar background, so it made it completely different being in a different tuning and having to think about things differently. But Kevin, actually, bless him, has found a really good string combo for a low G. So he's got these Martins. And I've got it over here somewhere.
The folk one, isn't it?
It's the folk string, yeah. So
to be fair, I mean, it wasn't me. It was Alex. It was Alex at the ukulele store. Yeah.
Oh, that's because all he talks about is strings. That's his part-time hobby.
Because he knows everything about everything.
Poor boy. He has nightmares about strings. We've ruined him.
Yeah, but I want to talk about some of your ukuleles as well.
Cool.
Because so you're endorsed by Flight.
I am, yes, very, very luckily.
A whole bunch of Flight ukuleles. What's your favourite Flight ukulele?
Ooh.
Which is your favourite child?
For a very long time, it's been the Fireball. Yep. That has been absolutely my bread and butter, and everything about it has been beautiful and perfect. But nowadays, it's
the blue one.
It's the blue
I knew
one.
that was coming out.
Yeah, it's the A10. So I'm not sure. It's the. I mean, I like it because this is maple, so it's very bright, whereas the mango is very dark. So I think the Fireball and the A10 work really cool hand in hand. But if I was forced to only play one ukulele, it would always be the A10.
Paul, can you just tell us what you said about my Flight A10 when I got it?
Yeah, my local fish and chip shop have got a poster on the wall with a mermaid, and it reminds me of that.
He was very rude about it until he played it, and then he went, "Oh, this is really
until
nice."
I played it, yeah. No, look. Yeah.
Well, no, I know. I'm not a very blue person. So in Scandinavia, the dress code is black, and that's it. So incorporating blue has been very difficult. But the more and more I do, and I mean, the cool thing is like every single one has a slightly different stain and slightly different color. Yeah. So, no, I've grown very, 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 very used to her. But yes, if they did it in black, then I'd be a happy boy.
That's exactly what I said. Although I quite like the blue, but I was like, yeah, if this was black going into a light sort of grey.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
I think they would sell.
Maybe suggestions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe suggestions. So, Flight, so other ukuleles. I think your first ukulele was a Carla, because I think you commented on one of our reviews, because we had a bad version of that ukulele. But so, yeah, other ukuleles. I mean, what have you got? What do you like?
So I mean, it's very much. I have a lot of pretty much all my back catalogue are Flight ukuleles, and that is generally because when I first started and when I first got endorsed, basically I was just piss poor. So it was essentially just I couldn't afford to buy the instruments that I liked. I really wanted a Fireball. I saw it. Alex from the Sus store, I saw like all of his reviews on it, and I was like, I really want that ukulele, but couldn't afford it. So that's when I approached. Well, I subtly approached Flight. I tagged them in a story and was kind of like, oh, what are people's opinions on Flight? Yeah, Flight. Are they any good? Yeah, Flight. And then the Flight representative contacted me and was like, do you want a meeting? I was like, well, look how that fucking happened. Oh my God. Wow. I'm so surprised. Yeah, exactly. In this neighborhood, what's going on? So my original, so I had that Carla, I can't remember the name of it. It's a Concert all KA R2D2C3PO. That's, yeah, I can't remember. That was very much my ukulele for the first 6 years, and that mysteriously disappeared. Basically, I was on the metro to a ukulele lesson here. I had a whole set of ukulele classes. Saturday morning, very tired. So had like in a hard case, so always used to put it on the metro seat. Basically, there's a big problem with the metro. Everyone had to be evacuated very quickly. So we all got off and everything, got off my backpack, checking I had that because I had a guitar as well. Checked everything. I was like, I am down a ukulele. and it just disappeared into the Scandinavian air.
I've been there, done that. I left a euphonium on a bus once. I mean, that's not it's not an easy thing to leave as well. Yeah, I know.
I lost
true
my
story.
favourite pair of shoes down a manhole.
You told him about that last week. So, your baritone. So, what's your baritone that you've got? Because I know on your recording you use quite a lot of baritone, haven't you, on your new album?
Yeah. So I have two baritones, and again, the first baritone that I ever played is that kid in the corner. It's a Pono.
All right.
And I can't remember what series it is. But basically, again, I was very lucky, and I won that from the ukulele site, the Hawaii Ukulele Supply. They always do because their podcasts are great, and they used to do these basically little competitions where you could enter and play some random shit. I entered the first one. It was for this custom tenor thing, and I managed to get into the top 10, and I won a gift card. And actually, I was more excited for the gift card than the ukulele, because basically it was a $100 gift card, and I always wanted to try Ukologic strings, but at the time you basically couldn't get them in Europe anywhere without paying hefty tolls. So I think with my gift card, I paid $72 shipping and then got like 3 pairs of strings. So I was very happy to try the strings. They've now become like my string of choice. I absolutely love Joel from Ukologic, so that was meant to be. But yes, the second round, I ended up winning that Pono baritone. So I was very lucky to be gifted that, and that was my break into the baritone world. And I just fucking loved it straight away. Absolutely adored the sound of it. It was really good. Obviously, like I said, kind of like a low G, feels completely different from playing a high G. And so I have to attack it differently. And when I play baritone, I play it nothing. I don't think I play anything like I play a high G. Yeah. But I also do have a Flight Aurora, which then arrived because I was gagging for Flight to have a good baritone. Yeah. And then they released it, and the poor flight manager, Frank, artist manager, just pray for him every night because he's got me going, hello, hi, how's it going? What's going on? Hi. So, yes. So I ended up with one of those, and I adore that as well. So actually the Aurora is the one that's been used on all the recordings.
Oh,
on the album.
And talking of the recordings, where and when can people get their hands on this bad boy?
Yeah.
So for the moment, I'm kind of releasing them as basically I'm releasing them with Sammy's shitty mix on YouTube, and it's basically my mixing and mastering skills, which are very good. And then I'm basically having a producer mix and master them at the moment. So that's originally I wasn't going to have that done. I was going to settle with my terrible mix, but I couldn't sleep at night. So I've had to include a professional. So he's now doing that, but it means the album will be out much later, which is I can live with, but also is kind of I was ready for it to be out. So for the moment, for the moment.
Of them, and they're not shitty. They're good mixes. They were fine.
Oh, bless your soul. Thank you. Yeah, they're not quite where I want them. Basically, I know if I gave them to a professional, they sound much better. And the mixes I've received back, so that's good. But so for the moment, you can stream them on YouTube, basically, and it's the full songs. The full album isn't up there yet, but there'll be 11 tracks in the album. I have 3 more to actually record because I'm doing it all myself, basically, because did I mention I'm piss poor? So I'm doing it that, but it's just basically here I have like a teaching studio-esque setup, so I can get on with it as I please, and it's sort of I enjoy that process. So 3 more tracks to do, and then the album should be finished, but then it's got to be mixed, mastered, etc.
Well, I wanted to ask you about the recording. We will get on and let you have a little play in a minute as well. But I wanted to ask you about the recording because I've listened to some of the tracks that you've put up on YouTube. So how do you go about those recordings? Because what I really like about them is that it's not just ukulele for a lot of them, which is absolutely fine. I mean, that's lovely when it's just ukulele tracks, but it's really refreshing to hear somebody build up a track around sort of a ukulele, and the ukulele still be the focus of that track. So how do you go about sort of doing those recordings? Is it get the ukulele part down first and then build up around it, or do you have set in your head this is a song for acoustic bass, ukulele, guitar, or whatever you're putting on them? How do you work that?
So all of the tracks were written originally on ukulele. I did a UK tour last October, which I toured quite a lot of the album, and that was basically before I decided that any of the tracks were going to have backing. Originally, it was going to be pure acoustic, but Sammy, many years ago, wanted to be a video game composer. Awesome. And so I spent quite a lot of time basically, building that up, testing my skills out and sort of going around that career. And then basically I just ran out of steam with it. So alongside teaching and everything like that, it's a very hard game. So I never, I was building up portfolios, practicing writing, composing, which I adore. I absolutely love it so much. But it was I just kind of physically ran out of the brain power and the muscles to do it. So when it came back to the album, it was only that Paul will know that I do a series every Thursday called Fingerstyle Thursday. And that's basically where I write a little fingerstyle piece and then teach it and write down the tab and everything. But the game always is that I do it on the Thursday. So it's always that it's always, the idea has never been previous. I just wake up in the morning and sit there with a ukulele and just see what happens for that day. And it's kind of to keep my compositional skills on point. So it's kind of an exercise for me, really. And I started putting them out there and teaching them to everybody else in case anybody would give a shit. So, and apparently people did, which was absolutely fantastic and kind of like oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, Sam's still on it. Shit, fuck, cool. And then it was, I decided to put a backing to one of those Fingerstyle Thursdays just for shits and giggles, because I thought, just see how it sounds, try it. And that track is on the album now. So it started by that. And then I was like, hang on, I like this. And then I decided to try and basically put it to the stuff that I'd been writing for the album on tour. And as soon as I did one, I was like, oh shit, the entire album's got to be this now.
That's what happens, isn't it, with stuff like that? But I think it's worth it in the end. It's really interesting that you say about sort of computer games. Because we do our research, so we know that you're kind of into computer games as well and stuff.
Donkey Kong,
yeah.
Is that why you're wearing it, Paul?
Is that why you're wearing it, Paul? Are you trying to impress?
Part of the gag.
Is that what's happened? But I can almost hear some... I don't know how to say, because I don't want to offend anybody. But there's almost a computer gameness about some of your playing at times. Because I think you're a very precise player. But I think it's the ukulele as well, because the ukulele limits your range. So it's almost like those early computer game themes as an instrument when you're doing fingerpicking style like you do, particularly with the harmonics in there as well.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've ever thought about? Because to me, there's kind of something there's a similarity there. You don't know what to talk about, do you?
Yeah, you mean, like when the hero is about, like, the wolves are coming out on Lara Croft. Is that what you mean?
Absolutely not, no. So computer games were, like, old computer games were composed on, like...
You were limited by...
And you were very limited by your sound source, but also your range of sounds, because they were coming out of tiny little speakers. And it's just something that your playing reminds me of a little bit, in a good way, in a really good way.
No, I mean, to be honest, yes, it probably definitely comes across, because video game music has been a ridiculously massive part of my life. And I've always loved it, and always, music has been a massive part of my life, but video games have also been that side. Big fucking nerd, never ashamed to admit it. But I've always loved it and always wanted to look into it and look into that. But with the harmonics, I kind of see it. So if you imagine on a synth, you have like a limited amount of keys, and then you'll have like an octave up button.
Yeah.
And that is always how I think about harmonics. The harmonics are basically my octave up button. So whenever I want to go up, whenever I hear a piano part, or whether the vocals go up I don't think about climbing the fretboard. I think about adding my octave up button, because then I can keep everything in the left hand tidy. I'm not going to go around all the different places. I can just keep it there and then activate it when I need it.
I think it gives you a really distinct style as well. Yeah, I think your playing's recognisable to me anyway. Or is there someone else that you can think of that does that similar sort of thing?
I mean, I'd like to say no. I'd like to say, what I'm doing is very different, but I think it's just an amount, a big combination of many things that other people are doing. I've always said that my biggest ukulele influence is a Danish player called Tobias Elof, who's a ridiculous fingerstyle player, and he definitely uses shit tons of harmonics. And I'd say he has always been, as soon as I heard his style of playing, I couldn't remember whether it was either, I can't remember at this point whether I'm just copying him or whether it just ended up that, I was like, oh, this guy plays like me. And I can't remember which way around it is, but definitely he's been playing like it. It's either I've accidentally played like him or I've been copying the shit out of him and just forgotten. Yeah.
And you were talking about your fingerstyle Thursdays, but you're stopping them next week, aren't you? Did I see?
Yes. Yeah, you're totally right. It's yes. It's
you doing something jazzy.
Having a hot day.
Sorry, you're doing something fucking miserable instead.
That sounds a treat. I'm well on board. It's basically along with writing the album, getting the album recorded, I wouldn't say the stress, but because it's only my own stress that I put on it, but getting it all done on a Thursday is like quite harsh.
Yeah.
So it's for me personally, I feel like the last, and I've said this to my patrons and my students, I feel like the stuff that I've been putting out recently has been like wanky shitfuck, and they're kind of like I feel like it's not my best work. So I feel like as a creative, I just need time to. Yeah. I think it's because I'm working on the album, so I need a breather. But there are other things that I want to be doing. I haven't written a few books in a while, and. There's a fingerstyle first days book that I want to write that is basically for beginners. So it's almost like a prequel to fingerstyle Thursday. So really, really, really easy pieces that can be played by absolute beginners. So I want to do some focus on that. And also I want to do some more focus on some baritone/low G books. So it's all the constant writing and everything. And it's basically with the fingerstyle Thursday, I feel at the moment it's a natural stopping point. I'm very happy with what it's done, and I think 75 is a good number, and maybe I'll continue it later on. But for the moment, I just need my brain to focus on other things. Yeah.
Cool. We're going to let you have a play. I'm just some of these. I'm missing most of these comments. There's a couple of good ones. There was a nice one that made me laugh about someone's favourite road in the UK is the A10. We're talking about the A10.
Nice.
I've saved some of the questions so we can ask them.
Bongo Boy's got some. So we'll go to some of the viewer questions in a bit. I'll tell you,
do you need to throw a dart?
Yeah, we're going to give you a minute to prepare, ready to play. I'm sure you're prepared and sat there ready. I'm going to go and throw some darts. So we've got the next two people in our final, and then we'll go over to Sammy.
Amazing.
Right. I'm going.
Could you not move the whole sofa? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just switch to the other camera.
Oh, well done. Oh, wow. You just needed the door frame. Oh,
that really
come on. Swear counter.
Wow.
Did you swear in that?
I didn't swear.
That was really hard.
Bongo Boy, you need to mute us all when Sammy's playing.
Yes, I'm going to.
Right. Next two darts. I'm having to shout because I haven't got a microphone.
Oh,
there is
I'll
a
repeat
microphone.
what you're saying.
Oh, there is. Oh, there is a microphone. Okay, so what are we on at the minute? We're on 18, aren't we?
We're on 18.
Oh, 20. So we're on
38. Who is it, Bongo Boy?
Curtis Eaton.
Oh, only boys so far. Wowzers.
Curtis Eaton. Okay, right. Number 4, will we get a lady? Oh, that is number 17.
Oh, that's maths.
38 plus 17.
Come on, people.
55.
55.
Are we sure?
Yeah?
All right, just checking.
Yes.
55 is Lynn Hunt.
Lynn Hunt.
Lynn Hunt. Lynn, well done.
Right, okay. I'll tell you what.
Have you broken your knee?
That really hurt.
Wowzers.
Ow. Right. Oh, that is painful. really hurt.
It wasn't like a
I
little.
know.
It was like he jumped
Yeah.
knee first into the door frame.
I think my knee might be like double the size by the time we finish
It's
tonight.
making me feel a bit vommy.
Let's go to Sammy and let's hear a song. So what are you going to play for us?
So I will play the very, very, very first song that I wrote for the album was a song called Rain, which I think as British people and the Danish can also appreciate. So I'll play that acoustically for us.
Amazing.
Cool.
I'm just going to adjust my mic. And move back. Cool. This is Rain. And that was Rain.
Whoa!
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. Well,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sam's really going to town on the.
we got the football crowd in for that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all of my family. Thank you.
No, that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. We've got some lovely comments as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Everyone's loving it. It's beautiful.
You're very sweet. Thank you.
Love your playing.
Absolutely fantastic.
Someone's just put some umbrellas with rain on.
We like a weather
That's what
theme
I'm after.
as well, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do like a weather theme here. Bongo Boy and his wife Fern in a duo called Dusky Sunday.
We only do weather theme.
You literally only do weather theme songs.
Oh wow, really?
Not
It's
on
not
purpose.
a thing. It just turns out literally their whole album was pretty much 90% about the weather.
Oh, Fern's here. Oh, hi, Fern.
Hi, Fern. Yeah. To the point that we even made a video where we green screened it, and Sam was a a newsreader, and Fern was a
Weather girl. Yeah.
What song was that for?
That
Make It
was Make It Rain.
Make It Rain. Yeah. Awesome.
I'm just going to see if I can switch.
Do you know who Sammy
Sides, there we
reminds me of to
Pardon?
look at? I want to see if you can guess, and I wonder if he's had this before.
I didn't hear what you said.
Who Sammy looks like?
Oh, no, I don't know. Is this going to offend?
I don't think so. I think he looks quite a lot like the actor who plays Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter.
I've not had that one before.
Ah,
I don't know if I
No, I forgot his name. Tom something.
Tom, yeah, Tom.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah. We apologise to you, Tom, and your family. So sorry.
Not at all. Bongo Boy, have you got some questions from the viewers?
Yes, I have a few questions that people have been sending throughout the stream. So, What the Pluck says, how do you start with harmonics?
Cool. Just making sure I'm back in tune. The main thing is it's basically harmonics that are very fiddly, and a lot of people kind of I'm the weird one that uses them very much, and always the biggest complaint is that people are like, oh, my harmonics are too quiet, or I can't get them often, and it's just another technique. So imagine if you never played fingerstyle, you wouldn't be comfortable with playing fingerstyle, or if you never strummed, you wouldn't be comfortable with strumming. Harmonics is no different. It has to be a technique like this. So if you want to get good at harmonics, you have to basically do a little bit every single day. But the 12th is basically for your natural harmonics. There's 3 main places that you can attack it on the ukulele. The 12th fret is by far the easiest. So that's the place, and it's all about this index finger and thumb combination. Now, there's going to be a billion tutorials online that you can look at them, but 12th fret, and then you can also attack the 7th fret, and you can also attack the 5th fret. Now, like I said, 12th fret is a lot easier to hit. So I just try basically attacking one string at a time. And even if you try and pluck that string 10 times, if you get one harmonic, fucking well done, job done. That's all you need to start with, okay? So just start very little. Even if you get one sound out of it, it is very, very, very good. Like I said, there's a million different tutorials that you can find online, but to plug it, on my Patreon and website, there's also harmonics workshops that I do.
Oh, awesome. I'm going to have a look at those because
You're shit at them.
I can't do them. Never have been able. Paul tried to show me once, and I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. I was absolutely straight over my head. So yeah, I'm gonna get on there.
Sam, I just said shit. So now I've said it twice.
I'm very
he's
sorry.
not paying attention.
Unbelievable.
Go on then, Bongo.
Fucking
Boy,
Sam
next
is shit
question.
at his job. Fuck you, Sam.
Is Copenhagen really wonderfully wonderful?
Who's that? Do we know?
Sue Pinder.
Oh, Sue.
Sue, can I just interrupt? Sorry, she messaged on Facebook earlier saying, was she the only Anarchy fan who was sat between 2 and 3 twiddling their thumbs on a Friday afternoon, not knowing what to do with
Yeah,
themselves?
that was sweet, wasn't it? 'Cause normally we're on 2 till 3 o'clock. We only do late night once a month. But yeah, that was sweet.
But sorry, back to Copenhagen being wonderfully wonderful.
Yes, I mean, I adore it. It is literally my favorite place in the world. So the Danes are fantastically nice people. Everybody speaks
Very
disgustingly
attractive.
perfect English. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. They are. They're very sexy people. All of them. I stick out like a sore thumb. It's a very big problem. But it is a lovely place. I love it for the architecture. And even though Scandinavia and Denmark is known for being expensive, it's no more expensive than London. And I think 99%. I'm not going to get killed here. That's basically it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've been to Aarhus and I very much enjoyed it. I would like to go to Copenhagen.
Aarhus is cool.
Oh, sorry.
That's nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
pronounce it wrong.
say it right. Come on.
Oh,
Ren Mansell, don't know who that is, says, what is your favourite piece to play?
Oh, you see, I am very famously, I only really play my own covers and my own pieces of music. So it's basically because I'm too fucking lazy and shit to learn other people's. So it's always that nice compliment of, oh, Sammy, you sound really good. And it's very hard to not sound good when you're only playing your own shit. So Rain is one of my favorites to play, just because it feels like it's been with me for forever. But if I can play another song later, then there's a song called Storm, and that is kind of my my workout ukulele. So that's my favorite piece to play.
I tell you, Bongo,
Weather themed. That's good.
you need to get a collaboration. You and Fern and Sammy.
Dusty String Boy.
You could get a double album out of this.
Perfect. We'll get our people to contact your people. Do you have any plans?
My people is me in a hat. Sorry.
Yes, our people is me. So
I think you'll find your people is me and Abby. So
oh, if you're willing, perfect. Do you have any plans to release on Bandcamp?
Yeah, 100%. So when the album is done, it will be released on Bandcamp. It'll be able to stream Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere, basically. If you've got one of those fancy Samsung smart fridges, you open it up and all my tracks will play at you, whether you like it or not.
But there's fridges that play music.
yeah.
Where have I been?
This is Scandinavia.
This is Scandinavia, baby.
Are there, well, 4Motion54 say, are there originals and or cover songs on the album?
So the album is all originals. There's no covers. But whenever I play live or did my tour or everything, there are covers that fall into the mix as well. Generally, because I think I'm always I have the feeling live that people are going to get fucking bored of me just playing songs that they don't know. So I like to throw in a couple of covers just to keep them alive.
I'm just going to interrupt with a question of my own. Sorry, your tour, I think you said, was the first time that you had played live solo. Is that right? How much did you shit yourself? Was it as bad as you thought?
I like to think of myself as like quite a calm person generally. So I tend to try not to worry about such things. I've gigged all my life, but as a bass player in a band. So basically, no one fucking cares or listens to what I'm doing. So I could be on fire, and people are like, "That guy is sick. He's amazing." But obviously solo and playing like the more intricate stuff. It's if I fuck up, then people will notice. But at the same time, I have a mantra that is essentially fuck perfection. That has always been my mantra. So you cannot find a track on the album or a video of mine where I've not fucked up in it. But it's just, as any good musician will tell you, it's how you play it off. You know what I mean? So I'm not a person with patience because I think it has to be real. I don't want everything to be completely perfect. But yes, before the first gig, I was massively shitting it, played the first song and kind of then was like, okay. But I thought I was extremely grateful. What better fucking way to get used to playing live than doing it 6 or 7 times in a row? When do you get that opportunity? So I was massively grateful to the Ukulele Project and Flight for that.
So you do it again?
Oh, all the time. Oh, yes.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Sorry, Sam, you may continue.
Oh, thank you very much. I honestly don't know if this question has been asked, but how long have you been playing ukulele?
So I think it's between 8 and 9 years, but I always say that, but I have to add the big asterisk that I've been playing guitar since I was 13, and I've studied music at college and university, and used to be university lecturer on music performance. So I have a big predating that. I didn't just fall into ukulele, and I had a good head start.
Cool. I want to know, outside of ukulele then, musically, what else do you do? Or is it now all been centered on ukulele? Because if you're doing like the Fingerstyle Thursdays, that's kind of quite a big commitment.
Yeah.
But do you do other things outside it? Because you said, you wanted to be a composer for computer games, guitarist, bass player. What else do you still do?
So, I mean, to be honest, the other instruments I only actually really use whenever I'm teaching. So it's ukulele does take up all of my time. and ukulele is the one that I enjoy spending the most time on. So on the album, all the other instruments that you'll hear are all done via keys. So that's the only thing that I will spend some time playing. But to be honest, outside, it is generally, there's always a ukulele in my hand every single day. And it's that is generally my focus. So the others kind of are in my muscle memory and exist, but I don't enjoy anything like I do with the ukulele. So this is primary.
Oh, cool. You got more questions, Bongo Boy, or are you...
Just a couple. What? I've muted myself. Just a couple more. Can you tell us? Well, Shazzy P says, "Can you tell us the name of the ukulele player who inspired you?"
It was the Danish.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Sorry.
So I mean, yeah, no. So I would say that my style is closest resembled to a Danish ukulele player called Tobias Elof, and he was definitely like, when I found him, it was very much cool, and I kind of knew how I wanted to sound, if that's it. But when I first picked up a ukulele, I taught myself. But actually, Aldrin Guerrera was the guy. I studied all his lessons on Ukulele Underground and spent lots of time with him as a ukulele player. And so, like, all of how he was teaching fingerstyle and strumming, I very much honed in on that. So actually getting me started, it was all of Aldrin. So he's definitely the person who got me on the right path straight away. And then, like I said, it's Tobias is definitely my biggest influence, I'd say.
Cool. And the last one for now, they're constantly asking questions. We'll have to come back. But what is the most unusual swear word you know? Asks John Hancock.
Do you know what?
Goodness.
Bongo Boy, I just read that and I was going to say, I'm not asking your question, John, because I'm very scared about where it might lead us all.
I don't know what unusual swear words I know. I think I know all. I say all
I
the.
don't think there is an unusual swear word. I mean, we know them all and use them all the time. So.
Yeah, no, yeah, same here. That's exactly it. Yeah. So I wouldn't say any. I mean, in Danish, there are lots of Danish words that feel like swear words that aren't swear words.
Oh, that's
so, for example, the Danish word for end is slut. So basically, it's whenever your washing machine ends, it just says slut across it, and you just don't need that shit on your day. So there's so that's my favorite. Or
that would never get old.
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't at all. So no, I think they're just shitting with us.
I've seen just a couple of other quick questions which are quite good. So Ren Mansell, again, don't know who that is.
Being very mean to Ren.
What's your favourite game to play?
Oh, video games.
Okay. So generally day to day, I'm a big Mario Kart fan. So, and this is where life is fucking weird. So I'm in a WhatsApp group with Cynthia Lynn, Brittany Piver, Aldrin Guerrera, all the Hawaiian ukulele players, and some other ukulele players as well. Mark Gallagher, loads of us, and we're all in a WhatsApp group together, and we just play Mario Kart, and they're all fucking really good as well. So Mario Kart 8 is like the general day to day, but I'm very much I have to put my ukulele down.
Oh, are you acting it out? Charades?
No. No, I'd say essentially the tattoo on my hands, which you can't see very well.
Zelda?
Yes.
I only said that
exactly.
because I saw it on another video.
Oh, absolutely. Little.
So yeah, so I'm a big Nintendo girl basically. So Legend of Zelda is a big one that has always been with me. So I'd say that's my favorite. Final Fantasy, Persona, anything JRPG, I'm in.
Oh, awesome.
Do you know what RPG stands for?
Do you know what JRPG stands for?
It's the role play, Japanese role play
Game.
thingy.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Well done.
Japanese role play.
That shit you up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what, because we've got questions piling in now.
Got a lot of questions.
Let's do the final two people for darts.
Yep. Which character? Fern wants to know which character you play. Princess Peach, I'm going to go with.
I'm always
in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
I'm always Metal.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm Isabel from Animal Crossing because she's a tiny little Shih Tzu, and I ride a tiny little scooter because there's nothing better than fucking up people online with a little Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu doesn't count swearing.
No, of course not.
Have you got a Chihuahua? Did I see when I did a bit of stalking earlier?
I do have it.
Ah,
I do. Her name is Tiger Lily, and she's the worst.
my Arthur dog.
Arthur.
He is.
He's
a
literally
dog as
like
well. Yeah.
this big.
Right,
He's
I'm going
quite-
to go without damaging myself.
Okay.
Hopefully
Yeah, be
this time.
careful.
We'll see. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm just like feel like I need to watch you like you're my other toddler.
Showing my bum to everybody.
Yeah, try not to.
Oh, Sam, you've removed people's faces, and I wasn't sitting in a very ladylike fashion.
That's
Okay,
quite
so
normal.
we've got 2 more darts to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
2 more.
Okay, what number are we on?
So we're on
55.
55.
This is quite. We didn't think about having to do the maths, did we?
No, we didn't.
I know my phone's over there, so I can't even do some.
That is number 13. So 68.
68.
68. Who's that, Samuel?
Doctor Going Grey.
Ooh, well done,
Okay, right, I'm
Doctor.
going to try and get a treble because we wanted the numbers to be slightly higher at
Yeah.
times, but hey ho. Here we go. Oh, I got the double 20.
Oh, so that'd be
108.
108. Which is Matthias. Ooh. Hootax?
Oh, I'm not on camera.
Matthias or
Who told?
Matthias?
It's very-
I leapt over the sofa and I'm not on camera.
I'll put it on screen. don't worry.
So
Right.
we've got us. Stop putting your arm around
It's
me.
not, it's around the sofa. I'm just very chilled. So we've got our 6 finalists. So in a little bit, we're going to have Sammy's help to pick what prizes they're getting.
Yeah.
Shall we do it? Paul, have you got any more questions for Sammy? Is Paul there?
Paul looks like he's just.
Yeah.
Paul, wake up, dear.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I've got a good one for you. If you could jam with any other ukulele player, who would it be?
Okay, that is a very good one, Paul. Well done. Shit.
Don't encourage him. He's a fucking twat.
That is good. Come on, Sam, on the counter.
Love you, Paul.
Yeah, that's a hard one. There are so many players that I genuinely love and adore, but it would probably the person I've collabed with a couple of times has been Brittany Piver, and I love how she plays, and I generally think like both of our playing styles like complement each other. So playing with Brittany in real life time would be, that would be incredible. That's who I'd want to jam with. But everybody, that's a horrible question.
Good answer.
It's a cool question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Shall we
It
do
is.
some of our quick fire questions?
Yes.
Which means me going back to the dartboard. So, right, we throw darts. You have a quick fire question. Got to answer it as quickly as you can. However, if I get, I believe it's a 20,
You have to do a forfeit.
it's a forfeit. Now, shall we say what the forfeit is later? After we might not hit it.
Oh yeah. So should we tell him what it is first, so he's got a bit of?
I mean,
Fear.
I 100% will hit it. But it's not. It's not
Why if I belittle you? Why if I belittle you lots? Does that put you off?
He won't have any headphones.
I won't have
on.
any headphones on, so I can't hear you. So go ahead.
Shit. All right.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing horrible. It's a good forfeit. It's a nice forfeit. Well, maybe. Don't know. Right.
It's a tattoo of our faces.
On your
Okay, that's fine. I'll have to get rid of the one of Paul.
go for dartboard again.
We've got
Careful.
one cheek left.
I don't know. You.
No, you get both of them, Paul.
You can take the darts out, can't I, Sam? Yeah.
Yes, you can. I'm just adding. I'm doing a bit of editing on the go.
Aren't you? You're getting
Okay.
overexcited, aren't you, with those
I
rectangles?
know.
We can't see a quarter of the darts board.
Hang on.
Right.
He's
Have
got to
you
put the
got
graphic.
questions?
No, he hasn't put the graphic up yet.
There
Right,
we
there
go.
Oh Lord.
Right, we ready?
I can't. Yeah. Fuck. I can't think this quick.
13.
13.
Where the fuck is 13?
13.
It's below there.
Oh, this is super cool.
Dartboard knowledge needs to be better.
Where's the graphic
That
gone,
is
Sam?
favorite ukulele YouTube channel.
Favorite ukulele YouTube channel? It will be the ukulele site, Hawaii Ukulele Supply. I love those guys.
Unbelievable.
I'm not keeping up with it.
It wasn't us.
You get these fuckers on. Right,
Sam's not adding his fucking swear counter up.
Poor Sam's man. Just
How many
add
was
10
that?
on.
Oh, about 3, 4.
I'll tell you what, can we put 20 in the bank on the swear count?
No, that's about that.
Right, okay, next up. I can't hear anything, so number 1.
Number 1 is, what's your favorite song lyric?
My favorite song lyric?
Yes.
Blink-182, shut the fuck up. She said, I'm going fucking deaf. You're always too loud.
Excellent.
Wow. All right, I've just worked out I can have my headphones in here.
Oh, yes, you can.
Right, next up, here we go. Number 9.
Number 9. Where's number 9? Number 9. Favorite board game?
Favorite board game? Frustration.
Ooh,
good game.
shout.
Good game.
Yeah.
Number 15.
Number 15. Invisibility or super strength?
Oh, no. Okay. Super strength, because invisibility sounds fucking pervy.
But actually, you mean invisibility, right? Yeah. Okay. Number 3.
Number 3.
Bottom one.
Favorite chord?
Ooh.
Favorite chord? D minor 6.
Play it for us.
I'm not in the right fucking tuning. Hold on.
Don't worry about it. Right, number.
I got it.
I've already had number 1. Totally
Ooh.
dance out.
Beautiful.
Miserable.
Okay, right, we'll have 2 more goes.
Fucking miserable.
Here we go. Number 18.
Number 18. Where's number? Oh, there. Favorite make of ukulele strings?
We've already covered that.
Uke Logic. Easy.
Project.
Oh, that's number 1. We've already had number 1.
Yeah.
Still number 1. Number 20!
That is a forfeit.
Right.
So you have to do a forfeit, right? That's what I understood.
So,
Careful,
I'm
don't
back,
strangle
I'm back, I'm
yourself
back.
or.
right. So we were coming up with forfeits earlier, weren't we?
There were some questionable ones that we probably shouldn't.
Abby's
say.
quite mean with the forfeits,
Am
but I can't remember what you came up with that we were like, no, we can't do that. Can you remember what they were? No, I can't either.
Oh, no, one of us about changing.
Changing your name on social media
To
to
force
fucking
your boyfriend 24 hours.
And we're like, no,
Nice.
we can't do that.
I will say Abby was very serious about that when she
She
made that
was very
suggestion.
serious about that suggestion, yeah.
That's good. My OnlyFans page has already got that name.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So what we came up with was that we wanted you to write us a piece of music that is descriptive of Anarchy and the Ukulele. Us as a channel.
Not right now on the
Not
spot.
right now on the spot.
Oh, okay.
So we wanted you to do that, but then we want you to send us a video of that, and then we're going to build it up into some kind of bigger track. So we're going to add
Sick.
some instrumentation on. So basically, we're forcing you to do a collaboration with
Yes.
us.
Are you game?
Are
That's
you
fine.
game?
That's
Because you
fine.
lost your forfeit. So, you know. So yeah, we
That's
want
totally
to
fine.
write something. Doesn't need to be long. Could be anything. I mean, it's got the word anarchy in there, so it's got to have,
You know,
bit of anarchy in it.
musically descriptive.
Yeah. And then we thought we
Cool.
might add some
Yeah.
other instruments onto it. So we might add a bit of bass and drums, a bit of bongos,
Must we?
see what we come up
Definitely.
with.
Perfect.
See, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that
that
sounds
bad,
great.
was it? It wasn't that
No.
bad.
No.
Considering.
Right, so
No. I'll write you a really nice song. Don't you worry.
Be
awesome.
really nice.
Other
Awesome.
forfeits have been like eat salty licorice, but you probably just eat that on the daily, don't you?
Better guzzle it, mate.
It's a Danish delicacy.
I mean, I like it.
Licorice is in everything. There's licorice ice cream.
Mum fucking loves it.
Oh, you're not
Really
big.
enjoying it.
Right.
Sorry, Dad. If you watch.
Oh, yeah, if your dad's watching, you're in big trouble. And your dad does watch this.
Sometimes.
Can I just say we're doing really well, doing just one swear word a minute.
Well done, guys.
Fuck shit, bollocks. Fuck shit, fuck.
Well,
Hang on.
I mean, we are going to bring this to a close fairly short. We better get into. We've kept these people watching for an awful long time tonight.
Just to find out if they've won.
Yeah, so let's get into who's going to win. So hold on, let me move the laptop. Bongo Boy, do you want to throw the darts? Because I'm getting a bit tired.
Yes, I can.
Can he?
Can I?
Yeah,
What can he pierce?
he'll be all right.
There's a lot
Oh, would you prefer? Would you
Is that the
prefer?
forfeit?
of things over there.
That'd be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can do it.
You break it, you
Okay.
pay for it.
That'd be fine.
You've
I'll just hit the camera.
You've got
Got
the
the wrong.
That was a good start.
you've got the
graphic
wrong
on,
screen
and
up,
you're knocking
and then
the
you've
camera.
moved
Hang
the camera.
on.
Brilliant,
Fuck me.
going really
1
well.
minute. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Wrong way, that way. Well,
I
There.
can see the screen.
So
perfect.
basically, do we just want to explain this
So right, we've got our contestants who are numbered 1 to 6.
on the screen now?
Yes.
Put them up there.
I'm
Which
going
I
to
can't
hold
read
these
'cause
little
that's
coloured
backwards.
ukuleles.
Well, no, you need to put those flat so you can't see the other side of them, and so that you can't show the other side to cameras.
Okay. Oh, I
So
can't reach
Bongo
the
Boy
table.
is going to choose which contestant from our numbered 1 to 6. So we've got Ken, Chad, Curtis, Lynn. Oh, he's moving them. Doctor. We got a doctor. and
Doctor Almost Grey or
Mathis.
something.
Going grey.
Right, go on then, Bongo Boy, throw dart.
There's already darts on the dartboard. Hang on.
Smooth. This is going smooth.
You left them in there. All right.
It would have been quicker to get Paul to throw dart.
Yeah, we're off. Right.
What we got?
That is number 5.
Number 5. So number 5 is Doctor Going Grey.
So just to clarify, now we're going to pick... Sammy's going to pick a colour.
Sammy's going to pick a coloured ukulele
So you probably
that is
can't
on our
see
table,
them.
which you can't see, but never mind.
There's
And
orange, blue, green, purple, red, and yellow. So they've got prizes written on the underneath.
Yeah.
So
I'll take an orange, please.
An orange.
So Doctor Going Grey, you have won.
Bongo Boy's written this in pencil. I can't read it.
Bull hanger.
Doctor Going Grey's won the
You
bull
have
hanger.
won the bull hanger.
So the Martin ukulele and the Enya ukulele are still in the
Still
mix.
up for grabs.
So I don't know if anyone can see that, but it does say bull hanger.
Right, I'm going to put that with the bull hanger so we don't forget.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have a video to watch that will tell us.
I
but
don't
anyway,
understand how it
right,
works.
go on, Bongo Boy. Next up.
Next up. That is number 2.
Number 2
That's Chad.
is Chad.
So Sammy, you've got blue, green, purple, red, or yellow left.
Purple, please.
Purple. So Chad, you have won. Oh my goodness. The Martin
Chad.
T1.
Chad has won the Martin. Well done, Chad. So the Martin's gone, but we still have some good prizes up
We
for grabs. We have the
do.
Enya. So go on, Bongo Boy.
Yep.
Well done, Chad.
Well done, Chad. Right. That is number 4.
So number 4
Lynn
is
Hammond.
Lynn, and you, Sammy,
Oh,
have still
Lynn.
got blue, green, red, and yellow left.
Red, please.
So Lynn has won.
Lynn has won the Enya.
Yeah.
Well done, Lynn. I'm just checking because again that is in pencil. Yes,
Yeah,
Enya
Enya
ukulele.
I
Yeah.
mean, he spelled ukulele wrong, but you can't have everything.
So,
Hold the end you're up for.
Lynn can come and collect it from me.
Hold
yeah,
it
she's
up.
in
Oh,
Northampton.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Hold it
Paul.
up, Paul. Just the ukulele, to clarify. Top notch.
Awesome. I think they're great ukulele. You've just done a review, haven't you, Paul?
Yeah, really enjoyed playing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
really
I was
good
going to
use.
say, was the review favourable?
It was, I think. I think it was a
No,
fan.
yeah, really
Good.
favourable. For £109.
All right, stop talking now.
Yeah.
Right, next.
Go on, Sam. 3 more. Let's make it snappy.
Yep, turn it. That is that one, number 5.
Oh,
I've
Dr.
already
Going
had
Grey's
that.
already won.
Already had number 5.
All right, another one. That is number 1, Ken
Oh,
Dryland.
Ken. So, Sammy,
Okay.
you've got blue, green, or yellow left.
Green, please.
Green. So, Ken, I can't read the
Oh,
thing. My
okay.
stomach's in the way.
There you go.
Ken has won the strap, and the picks. We didn't mention picks, so that's great.
Yeah. and we're throwing in a pair of sunglasses as well.
That was a £1 prize, but
We're throwing in one. Yeah, I mean, you've got about 15 quid's worth there, Ken.
Well done, Ken.
So, right, who have we got left? We've got Curtis and we've got Mattis.
Excellent.
So, basically, you need a 2 or a 6, Sam, so keep throwing until you get either one of them.
Right, where are they?
I was going to say, what if he's shit at darts?
Yeah.
I am.
Well, then we will be here all night.
Oh, we got that one.
What was
It's fine.
That's my recording studio you've just hit.
It's missed most of the...
I did say there's a lot of expensive equipment behind that dartboard.
That's fine. Right, let's throw again. That is...
We didn't think this through when I
2.
said that. Let's have 2.
Yeah, we
Chad?
need 2. No, Chad's already won. No, we need a 3 or a 6.
Oh, 3 or 6.
Yeah,
sorry.
3 or 6, yeah.
No, throw again.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a 2. No.
We don't want a 2.
We don't want a 2. A 3
A
or 6.
3 or a 6.
3.
Yeah.
3. Right, okay.
Curtis, so you've got
So,
blue or
Curtis,
yellow
blue or
left,
yellow?
Sammy.
Blue, please.
Blue. Diddle-diddle. Curtis
Has won the glasses and the strap.
Yay.
Well done,
So we
Curtis.
don't need to throw the last dart, do we?
So the last one is Mattis, who has won an
The
Anarchy t-shirt.
So have a look at our website and let us know which one you would like.
Yeah, you can message us at Anarchy.
Hello
at anarchyukulele.com.
Oh, Jesus. I'll
Wow.
recover that dart later. It's fine. It's hit the on-air sign.
you broke the on-air sign.
I don't think it's gone through it.
Hit the Gretsch guitar.
Yeah, it better not have. So, I mean, Sammy, will you ever come and do anything with us ever again? Or has this been, like, so much chaos that...
As long as there's not a dartboard in front of me.
Are you good at darts or terrible?
I mean, I pretty much suck at everything apart from ukulele, so no.
There's one comment on here from Stony Run. Love hanging out with people who have contagious laughter. Well done all. The only channel with expensive speakers behind a dartboard. That is true.
There's no expensive speakers.
Well, my Yamahas are behind that.
No,
I mean, no, they're not. They're not the expensive speakers, to be fair. But
no, but there are speakers. I didn't hear the speakers. That's fine.
yeah. Thank you so much for coming on with us,
Yeah,
Sammy.
thank you. Thank you for bearing with us through all the
And
technical issues.
joining in, being
No.
names and everything else. I'm going to say
Thank you for
that
having
we
me.
are going to give £1 for every swear.
Fuck.
Did I miss any?
Well, I was going to say we've got 14 to go to get it up to the 100.
Fuck.
How much shitting fuck shit pounds were you fucking gonna fucking give to all those fucking
We're
shitters?
going to go off air at 100.
I can't do the maths so quickly.
Yeah,
It's all right. We'll round it up to 100.
We'll cap it at 100. But
It's
just-
£1,000 I had.
yeah. Thank you so much for taking part in our chaos, which
Thank you for having me.
it is chaos. It's been really good fun. I feel like there's a million questions that we haven't asked you, so definitely come back again at some other time.
Well, no, again.
We'll come to you.
We'll come to you. That's great. We'll come to you. And hopefully you've got another song to play us out with.
Yes, I will. I'll play another original. Originally, I was going to be brave and play it with. I've been sorting out backing tracks for the album, so when I play live, I'll be able to play with the instrumentation. But I'm not sure how brave I'll be tonight, so I'll just play it acoustically, just to not fuck it up.
No problem.
But this is another song for the album, and this is called Storm. And again, if you want to listen to all the songs, you can head over to my YouTube, 4stringboy. They're all there for stream. There's a little playlist called Vær, which is Danish for weather. And you can head over and stream them all and have a listen. But this is Storm. I'll just adjust my mic.
We'll come back and say goodbye in a minute as well.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That was all. That was so good. So good. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank you for having me.
putting up with us
Yeah.
on our crazy channel. I was going to tell everybody about what we're doing on Monday. Can we tell them that?
If you want to.
So our Monday is we are doing a video for the channel. So we've got 12 hours on Monday.
Yay.
Where we're going to work solid. We're going to film the whole 12 hours.
Yeah.
And we are writing and recording an album in a day. The whole lot. Every song with lyrics, I think.
Probably.
And we're going to record the whole lot. So, Paul, if you're around on Monday, we might dial you in and to join in. But
Just
I
pop
don't
down.
know if you're free. But
Yeah, well, that's not short notice, is it?
no, I know. We had to squeeze it in. Abby's having a baby. Fern's only got a couple of weeks on holiday. So, but generally, me, Abby, Bongo Boy, and Fern are writing an album in a day. It's going to be great fun. And then
Abby can't wait.
She's so looking forward to a 12-hour day, aren't you?
I literally can't wait. I mean, I can't stay awake. But
I mean, today's been a 12-hour day.
Today's been a
Fine with
13-hour
that.
day.
and
So,
I've almost fallen asleep multiple times.
wow, that's rude.
Not during this. During the day.
So, but we will be back next Friday with another live stream at 2:00. Oh,
Yep.
no, we won't.
No,
We won't be back with a
No.
live stream next week because it's Easter.
It's our Easter special.
So, yeah, we are filming an Easter special on Thursday, which we are putting out on Friday instead of a live stream. So, for our regulars, join it. I'll tell you what, though, we are going to join in, or some of us, probably not Abby, if I'm honest, will be on the chat we're going to premiere it on the Friday at the normal time, 2 to 3, and at least me. And maybe
So you'll
Bongo
be on the
Boy
chat.
I think
we'll
I'll be
be
doing
on-
an Easter egg hunt.
We'll be on the chat to chat to you all if you want to join
And
us.
we're
on.
doing an Easter egg and a uke hunt, aren't we?
We are, yes, we are for our Easter special. A ukulele hunt
Yeah.
is the best way to say that.
Now the swear counter's gone.
Yeah, the swear count is gone now.
Well, I wasn't going to count it.
Yeah, so that's next week. That's our next week. Busy one coming up, and hopefully you will join us again. Don't forget your forfeit because we will hold you to it.
Yes.
I mean, I'll need reminding every day.
So, I'll be honest. If you send it to us before Monday, we might stick you in the album in a day. So
Sick.
who knows?
Save us a job.
But anyway, thank you so much,
Yeah,
and
huge
thanks
thank you.
everybody for watching.
Thanks, Paolo. We miss you.
Bonnie said something along the lines of, "This is the best show, but it's the most swearing that she's ever heard in her life."
Oh, Bonnie babes, just come and hang out with us for the day.
I mean, Bonnie, you should know us by now. There's been loads of good comments. I'm really sorry if we didn't get to your questions, but maybe next time we will. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And well done to the winners. Make sure you get in touch with
Yes,
us.
well done to the winners.
Get in
Yeah.
touch via
Yes.
hello@anarchyukulele.com
Yes.
to claim your prizes.
Please send us your name, your full names, your proper names, because I'm assuming Dr. Almost Grey isn't your real name. And
Dr.
your
Going
addresses.
Grey.
Oh, sorry.
He's a doctor.
The only place we can end is with Debbie Taylor, who commented multiple times,
Oh, bless her.
has commented, "I didn't get uke, babe." And that's where we need to end for tonight.
Sorry,
So
Debbie.
yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully we will see you at some event or something soon, and we'll do more.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love that.
Thanks,
Thank
Sammy.
you. Thanks for everyone for
Thank
watching.
you.
Please don't forget to
Bye.
like, subscribe, and everyone
ring the bell. Cheers. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Sammy. Thanks, Paolo.
Bye.
Bye.